Hey guys, good morning. Welcome back to another video. For today's video, we're going to be watching Eat With Me Chicken Drumsticks in Kuwait Naif Chicken Mukbang. She lasted one day. Let's get to.
Juice! What are you doing, Juice? I'm trying to clean.
Well, hello folks. Welcome to hello folks. My tripod is a little crooked, so I might be a little slanty, but that's okay. All right, dinner time tonight. We have chicken and rice and a desperate cat here for some chicken.
That is a bucket of rice. Okay.
I don't know.
Anyways, I have a zero sugar cola from KSA.
What is the point of bothering with a zero sugar soda if you're going to eat an actual bucket of rice?
Bismillah. All right, and this is like a tomato sauce that you put on the rice. So I don't know why, but I've been craving chicken drumettes.
Look at all that chicken skin. She really does not know how to eat whatsoever. She thinks this is healthy. That's the crazy part. It could be worse, but I mean, come on, it's takeout, you know?
Yeah, this is Dakus. You're like, is that Dakus probably thinking?
No, that's not what I was thinking, actually.
Saffron rice. So this is
Doesn't even chew it.
Naif is very popular chicken company here in Kuwait.
So does the K in KFC in Kuwait stand for Kuwait fried chicken? Is that what this is?
So yeah, these look good, nice and grilled. Let's try this beauty bite. And I'm very sneezy right now.
Why wouldn't you just edit out those two bits? Okay, at least she didn't make us hear it, so I guess that's something.
So I don't think that that's really good, Dakus.
Oh my god, she can't finish a freaking thought to save
I
her
don't
life.
think that I should
What? Take number 3.
I'm not sure about this challenge. I haven't eaten fast food yet. But I'm having trouble. I know I'm going to have trouble already.
I'm just getting very I forget what year it was that when BB broke up with her before she moved out, that was just when COVID hit. Was that like February 2020 or January when she moved out and with pizza to the villa? I forget exactly what month that was, but I think it was 2020. That weird period between her and him, like him breaking up with her and then her still living in that apartment before she moved in with Pete's, where she was just cycling. It was like every single 24 hours, it was like she went through at least 1 to 2 cycles, right? And that's when we kind of started seeing a pattern with her, right? That's the vibe I'm getting lately with her, where she just feels like she's stuck and she's living to eat. and that is it. Like once she moved in with Pete's, again, she had her freedom. She had a car. She was at least getting out sometimes, right? Like now it's never, right? Because she knows if she gets in the car right now, she's going to go to the drive-thru. If she gets in any car right now, she's going to go to a drive-thru. That's just, we know that. If we see her in a car, you can guarantee she probably stopped at Starbucks or Tim Hortons or whatever the hell they have over there, and at least another fast food place, because that's what she does. But like I said, I'm just getting that vibe of like, she seems to cycle really rapidly during times like this in her life where she's really bored. There's nothing on the horizon to look forward to, right? She's stuck in a loveless relationship on a hot boxed apartment in the middle of nowhere. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm just getting that vibe with her lately. That's like, I think we're going to see a lot of this like cycling, saying one thing, starting a challenge, starting this, starting like a new regimen or whatever, and just immediately crashing out. And eventually she doesn't have the fast food. She's going to rage. What is going to cause her to rage the most? Having no fast food. So I don't know why she decided to do one or the other, but it's just a recipe for disaster.
Staying committed to doing the daily what I eat in a day videos.
She's already walking it back. She's the one that announced it. See, what did she say? I'm going to do this every day. I'm going to film what I eat every day and these short little vlogs. Great. Okay, fine. And then she said in one of the vlogs, I want you guys to keep me accountable. So you could say, hey, you know, don't be a loser for failing or failure, whatever she said. And she immediately walks it back. Because if someone's going to come up to her now and try to hold her accountable, guess what? That person's going to get their head bitten off or just blocked or ignored. Because that's what she does.
Now, I know I said I don't like dark meat, but sometimes I crave drummies. I don't know why.
She's just like a lizard when she eats. I feel like she like sticks her head up because it's easier to slide down her gullet if her neck is up like that. And I just feel like she uses her tongue. She's just a lizard. She's like a lizard brain, you know?
We were browsing what to eat online, and this just looked yummy. So I'm a bit depressed because I'll feel like a failure.
You are a failure. You failed already. Congratulations. In her delusional mind, she thinks this isn't takeout. She thinks she knows it's takeout. She doesn't think this is fast food. Anything that you're not making yourself, call it fast food, call it takeout, call it whatever the hell you want. You didn't make it yourself. You have no idea what they used. And someone like her with so many different problems and health issues really could benefit from making things herself. Like you want to tell me she couldn't make a bucket of rice at home? And she'll even go on in this mukbang later on in a few minutes. She's going to tell us that she's got other chicken drumettes in the refrigerator that she has to cook, even though she bought this meal as a takeout meal. So why couldn't you make this? Like, she's got a rice cooker. What is the excuse? You couldn't make a bucket of rice and the chicken that's already in your fridge that you talked about that you have to cook? What did you get out of this that you couldn't have done? That little tiny cup of tomato sauce? You couldn't do that yourself? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand the laziness.
But I also feel some relief. Of course.
Relief for what?
I don't know what to do. For certain.
My God. I have her on normal speed just so we could see how long it's going to take her to finish that entire bucket of rice. Just to get a sense.
I will continue the no rage challenge.
As long as she has food, she doesn't have to rage. Just keep her fed at all times.
Which might not seem like a lot for most people, but for me, that's a big deal.
Because you are a fucking child. That's why it's a big deal to you. Because she can't control her emotions. She can't control anything, even like her way of thinking. She can't even think quickly enough on her feet to even like insult anybody or like even just go toe to toe with someone, you know? But congratulations for not raging on the internet for a week.
So I just haven't decided what I'm going to do. If I'm going to decide to, because my mind is like all or nothing, right? And sure, cutting out fast food entirely would be beneficial.
As she eats fast food. I don't care if it's rice or fries. It's fast food. It doesn't matter. It's fast food, right? That's it.
But I'm thinking, should I just try doing less fast food, like maybe limiting it to certain days a week, or am I going to just eat what I want and fit it in calories?
Seriously, are we back in 2020? Right? I feel like I'm being gaslit. Are we back in? Did not we do this in 2020? Like for a long time. What was this thing she was trying to do? Healthy homemade fast food. And then it was so funny because in one of her boring ass recent live streams, one of her idiots in her chat was like, you know, you should try making healthy fast food at home. And she read the comment out loud and acted like, oh, wow, that's such a great idea. I never even thought of that. It's like, bitch, are you fucking kidding me? How many videos did we sit through watching her to try to make homemade fast food only to have her go to the fast food place anyway? She's insane. She's absolutely insane. She will dance any dance she can as long as she doesn't have to actually do anything. She will plan. She will talk about it. She will dream about it, daydream about it. She will never do it. That's what makes this woman such a specimen.
So back to the drawing board.
It's pathetic.
Well, I'm never
really
going to give up. Never going to give you up.
You never even began. You can't give up. You can never give up something that you never began. You're eating a bucket of rice. I'm never going to give up. Like, are you kidding me? Like, what do you call this? You've given up. Honey, you gave up when you went to Kuwait. Okay, you just gave up.
Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. You've been rickrolled.
You're rickrolling yourself right now, ma'am. Miss Enlarged Heart. Type 2 diabetic eating 3 cups of rice. It's funny.
Anyways.
Just imagine existing solely to consume shitty food, and that's all the purpose in life you have. You do nothing. You contribute nothing to society. In fact, you actually hinder society because you're such a burden on everybody. It's wild. Like, I can't imagine living a life like that. You know, it must be so depressing and just utterly, I don't know. But then I don't really feel bad for her because she has the power to make it different. She just doesn't care. So eat yourself to death. I don't really care. You know, like, I don't give a shit. Knock yourself out. Just dive into the bucket.
Every time I order from here,
everywhere. Look, she's already daydreaming about the time she ate this the first time. That's what she's already thinking about. Watch.
it reminds me of the first time I ever ate from here. Which was at the Kuwait airport.
Fuck you doing eating buckets of chicken at the airport and buckets of rice at the airport. You're at the airport. Why are you eating food like this at the airport? Just no sense of like self-awareness. Zero. I just love the fact that every bite she takes, she'll have to exercise it off or burn it off somehow. So just keep eating. It's just gonna make it that much harder if you actually ever try.
Sometimes rice goes down hard. I don't know why.
Because you don't chew it, stupid. Everyone can see that you don't chew it.
Maybe I don't chew it enough. Anyways,
It's a miracle she hasn't choked.
it was the first time I was going back to Canada from Kuwait.
When you still had BBJ before you abandoned her, and then try to lie and say someone stole her from you, even though you
I had
willingly
to have
gave her up.
something to eat. I had some time to wait.
May as well eat,
Come on,
right?
my
If
cat,
you got
she's
time
playing
to
with
wait
the
at the
bag.
airport, may as well eat. Don't read a magazine or anything or talk to your spouse. Just
I put a
eat.
garbage bag there. And she claimed it right away. I don't have any small.
Can you imagine, God forbid, can you imagine if fat ass, lazy ass over here left a plastic bag and the cat like suffocated in the bag and she wouldn't even know it because she's probably sleeping for 14 hours with her CPAP strapped to her giant face. She's the kind of person that I would not put it past her to leave plastic bags out. I mean, look, she left her suitcase out. It's been there for 11 days now. She won't put the goddamn thing away because that's how lazy she is. I would not put that past her with the cat at all.
So anyways,
This is why she shouldn't own a pet. That rice, my God. She's so disgusting. Oh my God, she's so gross. She's got it like here and here. Still there.
I don't want people to think that I'm a failure, but
You are a failure. You never wanted anything in life. Anything.
people are gonna think what they think, right? What's more important to me is like finding something that will work and being realistic. Sometimes I just not. Most of the time I'm not. Especially when it comes to food. So
I'm really surprised she's not bigger, honestly. Like think about the way her body is shaped. How could she possibly get bigger? I feel like if she gained another 50 pounds, she'd be bedbound. I don't think she'd be able to stand up anymore at that point, or at least not walk for more than a few steps. But that's just my guess. She has to pass a certain threshold soon.
the saffron rice is really yummy.
Is it really yummy? You big baby? You got chicken on your face.
The cola, someone asked if it tastes different than, you know, name brand Pepsi or Coke. Not really. It actually tastes good.
We're waiting for her to say it's better than Pepsi or Coke. Because, you know, Middle Eastern has to be better than everything else.
I just buy usually like whatever diet sodas or sodas are on sale. Are the cheapest.
She hasn't stopped with this rice, and it's like a pile of rice. Look at her. She can't get enough on the spoon. Please wipe your face. She missed. How did she miss?
I wanted to show you guys. I found some instant mashed potatoes. I don't know why I'm craving these so bad.
She just ate a bucket of rice. And she's already showing us what she's going to eat next. There is no hope. No hope.
I saw them on sale and I picked them up like in my online shopping. Morrison's. Is that a British brand? I never heard of that. But we tend to have more because, like, you know, the UK is closer than Canada and the US, so a lot of the more affordable imported goods here are from the UK. So cheese and onion instant mash. And I'm guessing by the term mash, let me see. Oh yeah, Dublin.
I don't know about you guys, but those I never buy those things, but somehow they end up in my cupboard. And every so often I'll go through my cupboard just to like clean everything out and just make sure nothing's in there that's old or expired. And I'll find like a random one of these where I don't buy them. I don't know how they come into my house. I don't know where they come from. And I always throw them out. Does anyone still make mashed potatoes in a bag? I feel like we did that in like the 90s. I don't know. I don't know. Is that still a thing? People still make mashed potatoes in a bag?
It's from Dublin. Cool Irish mashed potatoes.
Look how happy she. Oh my god.
That's cool.
Oh my god.
You're better off. I know you're better off to make your own because your own mashed potatoes are not going to have palm oil, which is the first ingredient. Seasoned dried potato with cheese powder and dried onion. I like gross things like this.
Chantal, I suggest you read up on how bad palm oil is. I'm not showing any shade. People that use things with palm oil in it. I'm sure I use things that I don't even realize, but she probably has no idea what the discussion is around palm oil. Let's not tell her. Let's see if she actually looks it up herself, but she won't.
Like, not gross. I shouldn't say gross. Sorry. I'm sure they're lovely. But has any, I mean like packaged food, you know, which might gross some people out. Mashed potatoes in a bag. Hey, you know me, I'm not picky. So, if anyone's tried these bad boys, let me know. They're good till January 2026. I think I'm going to try them tomorrow.
Of course she is. She's going to eat the whole bag.
Because I used to love the Betty Crocker mashed potatoes.
Remember how she used to tell us stories about the stovetop box? She would eat a whole entire box of stovetop as a child. She could eat this as a snack, you guys. I really don't think a lot of people realize just how much food she consumes every day, because she is, as much as she doesn't care and has no shame or self-awareness or like embarrassment cringe button, I still think she hides how she really eats, you know, because she has to be somewhat human to talk to the camera, to babble as she's eating. When she's in her zone, she doesn't have to speak. And that's when she goes like full Chantal. I wanted to see one of those.
No, I can
That's fake bullshit.
Anyways.
She
Okay,
still has
guys.
chicken on her cheek.
Well, I guess that's about it for today. Thank you for having dinner with me. Those drummies were very delicious, and
Your dinner is still on your cheek.
I have more in the fridge I gotta cook. So,
So why wouldn't you cook the ones you have in the refrigerator before you buy some from the takeout place? She does literally nothing all day, and it blows my mind. Aren't you bored? I would go bonkers if I had nothing to do all day every day. Bonkers.
might have those tomorrow as well with some mashed potatoes. We'll see. The only thing missing from this meal though is some veggies. So.
Oh well.
Yeah. Oh well. Anyway. Thanks for eating with me, guys. Thanks for understanding if you do. I'm back to the drawing board, so yeah.
That was it. That's it. So she lasted one day. She still ate takeout within that day. Yeah. So I'm sure those mashed potatoes are not long for this world if they have not already been consumed. She's a joke of a human, and she will never lose weight, and that's it. And that's all we can say. We're just slowly watching this woman eat herself to death. She's making a paycheck off this. And if I were her parents, like if I were her mother, and when she eventually croaks, because she will, it's just a matter of time, because hey, we all freaking do, right? When she croaks, if I were her mother, I would sue the fuck out of YouTube. Why? Because they allowed her daughter to monetize a slow death on the internet for a paycheck, and that is crazy. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you in the next video. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.